Alright, here we go. It's 5TC here, back with another video, and today I will be ranking the spinner sets for LEGO Ninjago Winter 2026. So you see here we have both the Nia versus Mutation Monster and the Lloyd versus the Earth Monster. And this is actually the first review on my channel of a LEGO set. So yeah, I hope this goes well. So yeah, let's just get into it. First up, we have the Mutation Monster Spinner. So let's just put the Lloyd Spinner set to the side so we can focus. So here we have it. Let's look at the minifigures first. First up, we have the Mutation Monster. And you know, in my ranking video, I was kind of harsh towards him. The color mainly being green is kind of unique though. And it obviously, everyone's talking about him because of the big head. Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking. I mean, I think it's a good concept, but, yeah, this is it. This is the Mutation Monster. Again, I do think it is a pretty cool minifigure. I just don't know why it has this big head, but maybe it'll make sense in the show. And you can see here, just the back printing. I can't really say too much about it, because this is for Dragons Rising Season 4 Part 1. And the season is not out yet, so I can't really comment on it. And I also like how they have like the special green arm. I wish they used these arms on Lloyd for like a powered up Lloyd or something. But next up we have Nia. This is her Draconis form with the half mask, because this is not her full Draconis form when it has the wings and the tail. I don't know when I'll get that, but I'll probably get it later this year. But all things considered, I think this is a pretty cool minifigure, and I like how her weapon is a trident, which I don't think is going to be canon, because like weapons that usually come in gimmick sets are almost like never canon. Weapons that even come in some of the sets are not even canon to the show, because the ninja either use swords, or they just use their powers, or they just don't use weapons at all. But yeah, I wish she actually had a trident in the show, because it makes sense. She's the master of water. She should have a water-based weapon, and a trident is really the only thing I can think about. Because, you know, when you think about Aquaman, he uses a trident, so I think Nia should also use a trident. I mean, there's only so many things for a water-based weapon. It's like, when we think about it, we have the sword, we have for the original golden weapon. I say original, but there's only 4. We have the Sword of Fire, the Nunchucks of Lightning, the Shurikens of Ice, and the Scythe of Quakes. But you're not here for that. You're here for this set, for both of these sets, which is kind of, I guess, like a duo review, or a dual review. But yeah. And I just love the gold on this minifigure. I know I've been kind of stalling. I love the azure blue and the gray arms. I don't really have any complaints, so yeah, I'll continue to the actual spinner. So as there are no complaints on my behalf, let's continue. Now we have the spinner. Let's kind of like take it apart. So we have 2 parts to make the spinner work. We have this, which is the actual spinner. I actually really like this because we have these 2 purple huge, I don't even know what they're called. I would just say dragon pieces because they look like dragons. Or I don't know what they're supposed to be. They've come in some of the other sets before, like for a Shatter Spin, and for some of the Season 3 sets, but Season 3 spinners. But yeah, I really like this. Over the years, there's been like a ton of gimmick sets, especially for Dragons Rising, and a ton of spinners. And I think these are probably some of the best gimmicks that have came out in the past few years. Because I remember, I think it's for Dragons Rising, it was either Season 1 or Season 2. No, I think it was Season 2. We had those stupid, like, dragon. You remember that those dragons? People in the Ninjago community remember those dragons. It had Kai, Nia, and Aaron. It just looked so ugly. It was like $10. The minifigures weren't even canon. It just looked so stupid. But yeah, these are certainly better. These might be probably my favorite Dragons Rising gimmick set. I mean, there haven't really been a lot. We're only on the 4th season so far. But these are the same gimmicks they've been using throughout 2025. But yeah, I also really like the purple that they use. Like, I think the purple, sorry for stumbling over my word, fits well here. And I also like this. So this is what you actually put the spinner in. So how it works is you pull this piece back here, and then you just push it, and it makes the spinner go really fast. And now I'm just realizing this, but these on the side are where the weapons are supposed to go. So I'm not going to take them off because they're on display, but we have Nia's trident here, right? You could put Nia's trident on like either side, or I guess because it is a mutation monster spinner, you could put his claws on either side. I have not tried that, but I mean, it's a pretty cool. I also really like how the green really matches up here. Like, it matches up very well. Only gripe that I really have about this set are the colors, because purple and green just don't really go together. These would be like the powers of Lloyd Garmadon and his son Lord and his father Lord Garmadon. These are not really the power. Purple and green just doesn't really work. Maybe for Nia it would work. I mean, her color is not purple, but I mean, I think it would probably work better for Nia, but these are villain spinners. But, you know, that's really the only complaint I have about this set. It was $10. So I think, like, LEGO, they've been making some really good... Before I get into it, I just want to tell you guys, LEGO has been really making some really good $10 sets this year. Not just this year, but for Dragons Rising. And as of lately for Ninjago. Some of their past $10 sets have been amazing. But we aren't here to talk about it. You guys want to see how the spinner works. So basically, you want to pull this back. Put this in here. And... okay, that was kind of terrible. I'm going to have a few tries with this. So, yeah, let's put these minifigures to the side. Alright, that was also kind of bad. Alright, you didn't really see that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find somewhere to sit my phone and then show you guys that way. Alright, so I'm back. And I don't really have the best, like, stand for my phone. I should probably get a phone stand. But, yeah. Here it is. Here's the spinner. Here's this. So, basically, what you do is... alright, hold on. Alright, I think that should be good. Yep, so here, how it works. My phone screen is just getting darker. So, I'm gonna have to pause the recording real quick and come right back to this. Alright, so I'm back. My phone screen is still getting darker. But here it is. Here's, like, what you do is... let's see. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. So, basically how it works is... you gotta hold it with one hand. Oh, that actually works very well. That actually works very well. So I'll try to spin it again one more time. And this video was supposed to be a nice and short video, but I had some technical difficulties, so here we go. Alright, it's not my best spin. But it's certainly something. So yeah, let's just do it one more time. I actually learned if I do it like this. Now it's not going to go that far because I'm not holding it with both hands. I have to hold my phone and I don't have a phone stand. So all in all, let's just get back to where I was before. I think this is a pretty good set, all things considered. I mean, it's only cost $10. And for $10, you're getting what you paid for. But next up, we have the Lloyd Spinner set. I say Lloyd Spinner even though it is the Earth Rock Monster Spinner. Or just the Earth Monster. So yeah, let's put this set to the side real quick so it's not in the way. So yeah, here is the Earth Monster Spinner. I keep calling it the Rock Monster. Because they call it the Earth Monster. I think they probably should have called it the Sand Monster. It looks more sand colored. But yeah, but while we're at it, let's look at the minifigures. First up, we have the Earth Monster. This is probably my favorite villain minifigure for Season 4. Just because I love it so much. I like it more than the Acid Monster. I definitely like it more than the Mutation Monster. But, yeah, I love the printing, the leg printing, the torso printing. I love the colors. I love that they actually gave him armor. So, yeah, I just love the armor. Like, the last villain did not get armor, and this is such nice armor. It's like transparent orange armor, and I like the hat. So one thing I actually want to tell you guys about the hat, in this piece, you can actually take it off, so the hat can actually go on here. And I'm not going to show you myself taking it off, but I will show you guys what it looks like. So the video is paused, but when he comes back, he's going to have it. Alright, so we're back, and he has it. And yeah, this is pretty cool. I like how it can either be a hairpiece, not a hairpiece, but like a hat piece or a weapon. And yeah, he still has this sword. And actually, if you turn him around, he has like this weird face on the back. I don't know what that is. But yeah, it's pretty cool. But I'm just gonna, I guess I'll just put him back once the video is done. So yeah, let's put him to the side. So we can now focus on Lloyd. And again, this is my second copy of the set, but I didn't do a video yesterday when I had the spinner. At least as a recording, I don't know when I'm going to upload this. I'm recording this on January 12th, but it might end up coming out tomorrow, January 13th. But, yeah, I really like this Lloyd minifigure. It's pretty cool. I like the gold on it. I like the green. No complaints on my behalf. So, let's just get to the spinner. Now we have the spinner, as we've said before. This is the actual spinner. I love these green pieces. But, yeah, this is the one for the Earth Monster. I love these colors. Again, you push this, the spinner goes through. That's how that one works. And, yeah, you can see here the colors really match here. The orange from the armor, and there's some orange on the torso and legs and face. But, yeah, it actually matches up very well. And as I said about the other set, I really don't think the colors go together well, because we have orange and then we have green. This just does not work. Green does not work for the Earth Monster. It just does not work. I don't know what LEGO was thinking. I do think this is a great set. I think in my video I made it a D tier just because, you know, it is a cheap $10 set. It's a spinner, so it's not a full set. But I think if I was redoing that video, I'd probably give it a C tier. C tier is still pretty low, but it's not D tier or F tier or wherever I put it. But, yeah. I know you guys want to see this in action, so let me just pull my phone up just so you guys can see some more. Sorry you just saw my legs right there. It's kind of like how I'm sitting. So, I'm kind of sitting uncomfortably to record this. But, yeah, let's just spin it. Yep, that was pretty fun. And I actually do have another spinner from another set, but I might do a video on that set later, even though the set came out last year. I do want to upload some more set reviews, at least one more set review before I go back to college. Because when I'm in college, I'm not going to be doing set reviews. But, yeah, that's the spinner. Okay, that was probably my worst one of the video. And again, if I get a stand for my camera, then these videos will certainly be better. But until then, this is what we're working with, so let's just... Alright, that's pretty good. So what do I think about the spinners? I think they're pretty cool. So I'm just now gonna put all the spinners together. So, what would I say about these sets overall? Are they worth $20 if you get them both? They're $20? Yeah, I actually think they're very, very much worth your money. Only thing is that the colors just don't really make sense. I think they should have used this green instead for this one. It would have made a lot of sense. And I wish instead of purple, or blue, I think this is purple. Instead of purple, they should have just made it orange. So I do think the orange pieces exist. Like, they have the orange one for the Kai spinner that came out last year. So they could have just put the... I get it. LEGO wanted to make some new colors. It just doesn't make sense why the colors have to be this way. Like, when you think of green, you might think of energy or nature or life. You think about life or maybe acid or poison or whatever. Or mutation. toxic, you think about green things. When you think about purple, you typically think about darkness, not mutation. I don't know if this will be like any canon to the show. I don't know if the villains will be doing spinjitzu. But each wave kind of has like their own gimmick sets. So, yeah, I actually want to show you guys that I literally have the other one. Like, this is the one that I got from that other video, and I actually still have those minifigures. Yeah, here they are. Actually, I did not make a video about this, but remember that other video I made? And, yeah, it's the same exact minifigures as before, but let's actually put the Earth monsters together. So now we have both of the Earth monsters. One's wearing the spiky hat, one's just wearing the regular hat. Yeah, I think that's a pretty cool detail. So yeah, let's just put these minifigures back. Let's put this spinner back. It's literally the exact same one. And yeah, I didn't really want this video to be that long, but it ended up being like 16 minutes. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will try to have some more reviews coming out soon. But like in a week I go back to college, so I'll just be going back to food reviews or whatever. But anyways, I hope you guys liked the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one.